Hi everyone. Happy Sunday, November 10th. Happy second birthday to my granddaughter Hazel. We had her party yesterday, and so I'm going to chit chat just a second to see if anybody jumps on to play with us this afternoon. So her party was yesterday, and it was so much fun. She was so excited and really she was more interested in watching the Toy Story movie that was on TV. That was to keep her occupied, I think, until everybody got there and we were ready to start. And it ended up that she was tired and cranky and really wasn't interested in turning it off. So it remained on. But we had lots of family in town for that. Our son Marshall and his girlfriend Crystal had both taken the day off, and they were able to come out. Mallory, our niece, was in town from school. And then we FaceTimed with her sister Savannah. You remember Savannah was the first nanny that we had for Hazel. She kept her every afternoon, and then now she's moved out to New York. So we FaceTimed with her, and Hazel even kissed the phone to kiss her, and it was really, really sweet. She got lots of presents. I don't even know if she's unwrapped everything yet, but it was a great day. So today I guess they're having a quiet day. I haven't even had a chance to talk with her today. I sent her a message, and I'm thinking that maybe we'll talk later this afternoon. So I'm just checking to make sure that yes, I am in fact live over on my page. So my name is Michelle Salcho, and I live in Middle Tennessee, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And every Sunday I come to you with a live video with some projects, tips, a variety of things usually. And today I have a few reminders and some projects I've made to show you, as well as we're going to kind of go a little rogue off the script, if you will, and that doesn't make me comfortable. That makes me very uncomfortable. So anyway, this week several of us are traveling to various locations around the country and perhaps even overseas to On Stage. On Stage is an annual Stampin' Up! Event where demonstrators are recognized for various achievements, and new catalogs and products are unveiled and given away. So Thursday, I head out of town. I'm headed to Lansing. Most of my upline is in Michigan, and the event is held in Lansing, which is kind of the home territory for our group. So that's where we're headed. There are 4 members of my team going, and we're super excited. Can't wait to see the new catalog. Can't believe it's time for a new catalog. This will be the Occasions catalog and the Celebration catalog. That all kicks off the first week of January. So we're winding down the holiday catalog, which seems crazy, and so many things, so many products I haven't played with yet, and I bet you haven't either. So I have packed my calendar just as full as I possibly can to bring you projects for last minute shopping, last minute gift giving ideas, small treats for stockings and teachers and gift cards and all of those sorts of things. So I hope that you'll check out my page. You can see it's right there, http://michellesalcho.stampinup.net. My calendar is there, and I'm still having the Christmas card class in November. I've got birthday club in both November and December, and a few other projects as well. So before I flip down and show you those, I gotta show you this. Isn't this pouch the cutest thing? Now I can't show you what's in it, because a lot of times when we go away, like we're going this weekend, we give our friends, our buddies that are sharing a condo with us or whatever, treats. And so I have some treats for my team members that are going with me, and this is one of them, and it's all wrapped up in this sweet little package. So this paper is actually from the annual catalog, and then the stars are die cut from the So Many Stars bundle in the holiday catalog, and then just the polka dot ribbon, and then I'll add a little tag for each one of them. So I think that is just so pretty, and it's a great size. Cards would fit in here. You could give a set of 3 or 4 cards in this sort of packaging, or let me see how big it is. It's over 7 inches tall, and it's 4.5 inches wide. So it's gusseted, so you could fit, you know, some nice little things in here. Any colors, just lots of fun. So that's the first thing I want to show you, and now I'm going to switch cameras. Hey Joyce, happy birthday to you tomorrow. I hope that you have a big celebration. So what do I have down here? Okay, so let me show you a few things that are coming up. So the first thing on my list is the Advent project. That's the countdown project, and here it is. So these boxes, so this sturdy box has got 25 2x2 boxes in it, right? Now, you could also substitute a, let's see, I got one right here, I think I do. Okay, the color scheme is not going to work, but it's the right size if I can chase it down. So a curvy keepsake box would fit in here. Okay, so you could do that, replace that on the special one. That would be a lot of fun for me to put on the 18th with some special treat for Hardin's birthday, right? The tiny treat, clear tiny treat boxes also fit in here, so you're not limited, right? The project kit includes the box and everything you need to make it as it is here, except for the stamp set, and I have the stamp set. But you could turn these around and do Thanksgiving. You could do Halloween. You could do Valentine's Day. Any number of things. You could do a birthday. I love celebrating birthdays longer than the day themselves. So you could count down to birthdays and reverse it, right? Do 25 to 1, or however, whatever it works. But lots of options with this. This project we're going to do on November 19th. I really need to know very quickly if you are going to appear. Now, this project is $30 in the catalog, and it's $35 for us to get together and put it together. So with 10% shipping and almost 10% tax here in Tennessee, you can see that there's no markup, right? So come and let's make that project together. It goes together much faster than you would imagine, and it is loads of fun. Now, December 7th is a one-day retreat, and it's all about the Let It Snow Suite. So the Let It Snow Suite is in the holiday catalog on page 19, and it has, it's a huge suite, right? There's the Snowman stamp set and Snowman Builder Punch bundle. There's also the Tiny Keepsakes stamp set and dies. That's a bundle. Then there's paper, an embossing folder, glitter paper, ribbon, this embellishment kit, so cute, and snowfall puffed paint. So on the one-day retreat, the cost is $45. You're going to get a ton of product in your goodie bag, and we are going to make so many projects. Let me just give you an idea. First, I want to show you, this is the box that the embellishment kit comes in, and you're going to get your own embellishment kit. I love these little enamel stickers. Okay, the red glimmer dots or glitter. The red rhinestones are not part of the embellishment kit. I just threw them in there. But these felt pieces are, the washi tape. It's loads of fun. And then you've got this box that you can give as a gift packaging. So Now, my friend Michelle Litwiller, number 31. Is she 31 globally? 31 in the US? Oh my gosh, I've forgotten. Anyway, she's in the top 100 of the company. She designed this home decor project. Now we're going to do a home decor project. It's not going to be exactly like Michelle designed it, but we're going to take her ideas and build from there. So I've put this together, although you can see it's not glued down. And I made a few tweaks here, but this is Michelle's design. And I've been making cards. Some are her designs, some are some that I found on Pinterest and other demonstrators as well. Some of these we made last week on our Facebook Live. Oops, that's that one. Sorry, lots of duplicates in here because we made them last week. Okay, so here are some of the projects to make with this. We're going to make cards. We're going to make tags. We're going to make curvy keepsake boxes, little snowmen. We're going to make decorate pizza boxes, gift card holders. So many projects, and we're here all day long. So this is December the 7th, and it's a $45 fee, and you've got to prepay. But that is going to include, I've already forgotten what the tally is, but I think it's close to $40 in product. It's a really nice goodie bag. So please register for that class. We are going to have so much fun, and it's all day. It's like from 10 to, I've already forgotten, 10 to 6. I should have written the hours on here. But all of these events are posted on my website. Tags in Plaid, this is on December 12th. So we're going to decorate this pizza box. And then we have 12 tags that we're going to make. So if you need tags, this is the day that you want to attend. And that's December 12th. January 3rd is bingo. My calendar is up to date, and please take a look. If you need a last minute fun thing to do with your friends, let's find a window of time and do that. You can make Christmas cards or tags, gift card holders, things like that. We can throw together pretty quickly. So let me get this out of the way and show you what I've been doing today. So November 1st marked a couple of things. One, the trimmer, the new trimmer, is now available for customers. It's $25, and it is amazing. I've named mine Trixie. I like her a lot. I love that she has this little handle. I keep her on a little hook right beside me. The other thing that came available in November 1st was this Christmastime is Here suite. And in my teaser this morning, I posted that this is not just for Christmas, that I wanted us to make some projects with this suite that are not just Christmas. All right, so here are some of the projects that I've made today. Okay, so here's one, right? Here's another one. And then this one. So I think I've done 8 today so far. So there are 2 stamps in the set, a set of framelits, and then there are some accessory pieces as well. Some of those accessories are these gorgeous gold glitter dots, glitter, glimmer, I'm not sure which. This gold ribbon, right, so shimmery. And then the designer series paper, which I have scattered all over. But so this red tufted look, I want to call it. And this paper, this is actually cut with the die from the paper. This green here is one of the papers This is one of the papers. Right, so, and we're going to take a closer look at those in a minute. I'm afraid I'll knock my whole stack over if I try and show you. This is one of the sweet papers with these little, and I think this is Poppy Parade that's popping up behind here, and Cherry Cobbler, Mossy Meadow, and Early Espresso. And those are the coordinating colors. Here are the dies. Okay, so you get this large one that cuts out the rose image, then these two fun labels, then these nice brackets, okay, and then this little lattice pattern, and then kind of a border. So I've used all of them on my cards earlier today, and I've got the Stamparatus hooked up because so one of the stamp sets has this large line image, and then the other one has the distinct pieces that go with it. So here's the rose that's in the center, and I think you can see if I can get them side by side. The Stamparatus helps tremendously in getting these lined up. It wouldn't be impossible to do it the other, freehand, but the Stamparatus is a huge help, a huge time saver. And now they're all set up so that I can continue to play and make up cards. So how on earth do I feel like we're going to make something other than Christmas cards with these? Well, I'm going to set aside the ones where I used the paper, the designer paper image, and cut it out, and just pull out the ones that used other pieces of it. Okay, so this is a stamped one. It's not one cut from the paper. Okay, so these four were the ones that I thought would be easiest to swap out. So, and you could do, you could stick with the same color scheme, or you could change it up a little bit. If I was working with the gold trim side, like this has got some gold here, then I would stick, I think, with the gold ribbon and the gold dots. But if you were working with the reverse side, just the green, or where was the other one? Or this piece, this white background, then you could work with other colors of ribbon as well and pull in some of that. Like, so here's one that's Poppy Parade, which you could do with that. Of course, you might still think that that's too much Christmas. Now, we have a December birthday in our family, and lots of people do. Sometimes we also want to send cards that look winter, but maybe we're sending thank you notes. Maybe we need thank you notes. So I grabbed some other greetings, all right? Because I felt like if we had other greetings, that's all we would need here, right? We can take a Cherry Cobbler piece of cardstock for our base. This same die cut, right? Use the same roses. They're roses, for Pete's sakes. My friend Hope has a ton of different rose colors in her garden. And then this could be happy birthday. It could be thank you. So let's see what I've got down here. So I grabbed love to celebrate you. Birthday wishes. It was a perfect day because of you. Here's a welcome. Birthday cheer to you all year. Here's a pretty thank you. Kind of looking for a certain size, I think. Now here's a thinking of you. Guys, Christmas can be a really hard time of year for some individuals, so a thinking of you would be very nice. This has got a large thank you sentiment in it. I like that. Kindness and compassion. This beautiful script, thank you. I'd really like to use that. I don't know. Oh, I haven't even used this stamp set yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the thank you. And it won't quite fit on this, but I bet, so it would fit there. So that's an option. Okay. So I'm gonna set that over there. This really, I like that script. Then, okay, let's see. Keep thinking of you. See, here's the hard part. I've shuffled these 2 or 3 times already. Flourishing phrases. Oh, I've got a few friends that got married in December. So wouldn't that be a fun wedding card? Marriage is a journey. Then here's another thank you, just a note. Okay, so I like those. Then here are some more birthday stamps. This is the itty bitty birthdays. Do not overlook the itty bitty stamp sets. There's itty bitty birthdays, itty bitty Christmas, itty bitty greetings. They are fabulous. The Path of Petals. Okay, best wishes on your joyful day. These are a little small script, but they might be the right size for our... So best wishes on your joyful day would fit on the smaller tag. It's a bit much for that one. That one. Okay, so best wishes, I can see us using maybe out of that. I keep disappearing, you guys can't probably see, but so here's, I love this happy birthday from Magnolia Blooms, and this is in the beginner brochure. It kind of gets swallowed on that one, but it's a nice size for that, and so is the thank you. Okay, so I think this is a keeper. I like both of those for it. Need something kind of big for there. Okay, obviously happy birthday is not going to fit. Alright. It's just a note. There's a to from, if anybody's looking for. So a lot of these are kind of small. Like this. That one would fit. Alright. So we may have to play to find something that's the right size for this large banner. Oh, you know what? I might have something on. It's from the holiday catalog as well, but let's see. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I was thinking. P.S. I love you. Oh, will that fit? Oh, I think it will. So we'll turn this into kind of a Valentine's card. Okay, that's awesome. All right, we've got that. Sip, sip, hooray. Let's see, another one right here. Hope your big day is just one happy hour after another. Okay, I like that. And then the other one I've been dying to use this. Here's to strong woman. Courage is your superpower. I happen to know somebody I want to send that to. That one fits as well. And then this would be, okay, all right, now we got a plan. So let's start with this one and see where we go from there. All right, so I need a cherry cobbler. think. I don't have one cut. Now, you know, a lot of times when I'm making these cards, this morning I did not decorate the inside of any of them. So I'm going to score this at 5.5. Okay, so here's my scoring blade. It's the lighter of the two. Then I'm going to turn my cardstock to 4.25 and bring that up. Now, this would definitely need a mat for the inside. Now, I also need, so I need a piece of one of these papers. And I said this one we were going to turn into Valentine's Day. Kind of like this. Just really red and bold for Valentine's Day. What do you all think? You know, that is the hard part sometimes, is that I'm doing this all months. So this is 3. Let's get a little bit bigger, I think. Oh, we do. Okay. So how big are you? Get out my little trusty ruler because I didn't write down the measurements. Oh, but it is 3. Who would have thought that? It looked so much smaller, didn't it? Oh, this one is smaller. Okay. So 3 by 4.25. No, 3 by 4. All right, so here's 4, and here's 3. And then we're going to need some gold. We'll need a 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut that this way. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are measurements that go off to the right on the trimmer. That's quite handy when you are cutting inches, smaller amounts. Like, it goes up to 1.5 inches. So, I want this to be. Alright, here's that. We've already got that piece. Okay, awesome. We're good to go. Now, let's get our label. We need a block. And I'm going to peel that off, stick it over there on my iPad. Okay, cherry cobbler ink. Put it over here. We've got these lovely inks, metallic inks, and I believe they're still available. And I did use the gold this morning. There's that. And I wonder if I could manage to, I hope this doesn't mess it up. Have you done this? Just kind of come around the edge. Unfortunately, this has got some detail on the edges that are really hard to fill. But these inks are just, I just want to call them soft and smooth, and but they were really, really popular. So the thing about the holiday catalog is that you don't always have a definite date that things will remain available. Sometimes it's while supplies last. And because they're holiday and event sensitive, if we can't get more of something in before the holiday, then we miss the boat. So Stampin' Up! Does an amazing job at forecasting and trying to get it right, but you know, sometimes things happen and we run out. It is what it is. It's just like it happens in our stores and our ordering there too. Sometimes we can't ship it in time. You know, here I go off to Michigan on Thursday, and I don't have a lightweight coat. I've got a great vest that my in-laws gave me last year for Christmas. I'd love to have it in a coat. But anyway, so I was looking online, realizing that the weather was going to be really fun, and I couldn't find anything that could get here soon enough. Well, it couldn't get here by Thursday. There wasn't really any point in me continuing to look, because I don't need it. Well, I'll use it, but it's more important for me that I have something like that this weekend when I'm going to have to, you know, carry it around for a while. So I wanted something that was really lightweight. I found one from Land's End that even squishes together in a little pouch. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I've gotten this. This is why I use glue. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. So I've lined up my edges, and just to see if the bottom of that gold is lined up as well. That's how I can tell if it's straight or not. And this is why I use the glue, because I've got those few seconds to wiggle around. Very, very helpful. Now, it does take a minute for the glue to dry. So, it seems like I was going to show you all something else that I discovered, some great product. Oh man, I don't know what it was. It wasn't Stampin' Up! Related. See, I told you about my hair product when I found it. Well, if I think of it after the video, I'll post it in the comments. I will come back and post the item numbers for these Christmastime is Here products because they're not in the catalog. And they are while supplies last. So, guys, don't miss out on this. These are so pretty. Now, I did intend to do the ribbon not quite all the way around. So, if you've been in my class, you're pretty familiar with my little cheater bow, and I think I can still pull it off, even though I've already placed this down. So I'm going to take a glue dot. Glue dots are super, super sticky. And I'm going to tuck it. Okay. Okay, I can't see. So I'm going to use these little circles as my guide for lining this up. And too much glue there. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. A little glue messy there, but I think that'll be okay. And then so my cheater bow means that I don't, oh, that's way too short. I can't work with that. I'm not going to try and tie this in a bow, but I've just tucked my ends around, and now I've looped my thread underneath. You see that? And then I'm just going to pull my ends, and I can aim on, try and turn my knot a little bit as well. And then I think the gold along the edge added a little something, which maybe you'll be able to see better once it's against the cherry cobbler. Okay. So I'm using my dimensionals. The gold, the metallic inks do take a little time to dry. So when you next see my hands, you're going to notice that I've got some gold. I have the refill for this as well, and I think the refill would be fun to splatter, but I'm not going to do that right now. That's looking like it's riding a little low. Use the points to line up there. Oh, I really like this. So here's a Valentine's card. We need some of that. Take your pick tool. It's hiding, so forgive me while I grab my paper piercing tool. If anybody has noticed, are these still on the clearance rack? I know I grabbed several because I'm such a fan. There we go. How about that? Just seems to need a little, I'm not even sticking on that side. So now we have a little Valentine's Day card. So we could put a white liner in here. Okay. All right, I'm not going to take the time to decorate the inside, but you get the idea of what you could do there. So here's a version that is Christmas, and here's one that is Valentine's. Okay, so there's that one. Where to put it? Where to put it? Dang, right up there. Okay, this one isn't, well, no, this is the one I wanted to do next. Sorry. I love taking designer series paper and making panels like this with it. And so this one I saw turning it into a birthday card. So this uses a whisper white card base. So I've got a piece of thick whisper white, and it is cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and then scored at 5 1/2. I love using this because they stand out better for photos for me, because I do that, it does the splits, right? But if I'm doing a ribbon around it, it just seems to cooperate better. So I am going to use this same green. I think that will work just fine. So let me see if I can find this a bit. So this designer series paper, you get three double-sided designs, and you get 4 pieces of each. So this is going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. This mossy meadow. And so 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Be sure. It's actually a little big, so we're going to cut 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I'll ruler that out. Normally I write these things down as I go. Okay, 1 and okay, so then 1 1/4. It's 1 1/4 by 3 3/8. Okay, I had several pieces of this, but I do want it to be okay. Time out. Alright, so I'm going to need the green side to be 5 1/4 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to 1/4 by 4. Okay, so that's the green side. Show you like this, and then like this. And now I need my panels, and they are 3 3/8 and 1 1/4. So I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3 3/8 this way, because I want this to fit together as a puzzle. Alright, so then 1 1/4, and I am measuring off to the right of my cut. So there's 1, 2, 3. Now, I kind of see this as a vertical card this time, but when we get over to the greeting part, that just may not work. So we'll see. Alright, so let's. Okay, so I cut those a little long. Okay, so this is 3 1/4. I think. So this awesome cutter can go through multiple pieces at once. So isn't that awesome? So one cut. So maybe that was a good mistake. You got to see. Oops. Fell off my stuff there. Okay. So now let's get these. Watch out. It's really hard to move things around with that glue on my fingers. So today while I was crafting, I was watching the Hallmark channel. I'm watching it on my Mac, and oh, it's so frustrating. It kept getting errors. I have to reload. Notice it says that it supports the right here. So I have a small TV up here. I guess I'm going to get a Roku up here too. It would have been so nice to watch my. Oh, good grief. So clearly I got my measurements a little bit off. I wonder if I picked up the wrong ones. Okay. I'm going to turn that off so that glue's had a chance to set. In the meantime, I'm going to add this down. Let's see which reading. Blue everywhere. So, 6 of gray. Michelle did a 6 of gray class this week. That looked pretty fun. Since these are going this way, I'm going to keep this going this way. So sometimes people say, well, why would you open it that way? Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with it opening this way. But if that bothers you, then you would just cut this 5.5 by 8.5 and then score it at 4 1/4. And I think I'm going to make my ribbon go a different way. So, oops. So what do you think? Do you see the possibilities to make this more than just Christmas? I mean, even the papers, not just the stamps, but the papers themselves. But so far, actually, that's all we've used. I do want to do some stamping and then not turn it into a card exactly. This is not. But I do have some, I'm going to do some stamping. With different colors for the roses. I've already got on the stamparatus. I've got some of the roses already die cut. So we'll see what colors we like. Just some gorgeous. I might have to do. I don't even know what I have to do. I have to do anything really. And then go to the bottom, and then let's take this. And I've been trying to decide if this is let's do this here. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just thinking. It's too much. Okay, so I couldn't find the coordinating color list when I was looking, and I'm thinking that maybe that's. We're gonna try it and. That's fine. Looks like coral is what I just grabbed. Right. That's what I grabbed, so we're going to go with. Let's give it a try. So, as you're watching the video today, I would be very appreciative if you would like my video and share it. When you do that, it pops up in the newsfeed of other people and helps grow my audience, which is a very scary thing for me to ask for. I'm not not sure that I'm ready for prime time. But if I'm going to earn that trip to the Eastern Caribbean, I need to be. So I'm just going to jump out there and say, please, like and share my video. So Sip Sip Hooray. And then I toyed with the idea of stamping one of the glasses in gold. That's the smallest one. That's not really going to fit. And that's kind of fun. So this out actually looks a little different. I may not like it at all. Let's see. Looks like it'll just fit right there. Just adds a little something different. And then on the inside, maybe you would stamp the glass, stamp it on the envelope. Straddle that ribbon, which is why I do that. This one's not done yet. You could put this straight on your card base. It doesn't have to be on conventionals, but I think it adds something. And then remember, you don't have to feel all these suckers. Just a few of them are needed to hold it in place. I think the Joyce. Here. Put in the ribbon again. I feel a bit off the reservation here by saying Sip Sip Hooray, and there's no sipping evidence. Let's take one of these tiny little pieces. So there's the outside, and then I think I'll cut. Okay. So this is a little scary. If we don't like the way this looks though, then we just cut a liner to go right on top of it. So let's so many decisions, so many choices. All this gold, though, I feel like it needs to be champagne. is kind of flimsy, so I'm going to let it lie down and then pick it up this way. And we'll need this. So this is Memento Black. This is how it all comes around and we'll do later. It's all showing. Okay, so that's fun. So 6 hip hooray, and then let's stamp over here. We'll clean up a little bit. I'm out of box up here. Let's stamp, and I hope your big day is just one happy hour after another. This is a great New Year's stamp. Congratulations. Just think that the big day. Well, that could be a wedding too. We've got olives and fruit, some greeny. Let's go back to Calypso Coral. White strips over here. So, pretty different here. 6 hip hooray with the Christmastime paper. Hope you have a good day. It is just one happy hour after another. Very different. Okay, so here's the first one. Very Christmassy. And then 6 hip hooray. Birthday. Or wedding. I don't know that it's necessarily one or the other. Alright, so let's see. Goodness, we're coming up on an hour, and I really want to stamp a couple of different colors of these roses. I don't know that we'll get them into a card, at least not right now, but let's see how they oh my goodness. Let me show you how they stamp. These up here. Don't have my blocks right now. Don't have a good place for them either. It looks like such a big surface until you really get going. Okay, got this Calypso Coral out. I think that's where we're going to start. And then I have already die cut here. colors is. Let's see. Looks like I've got 3. So let's try one. Let's do the Calypso Coral first. Stamparatus over. And your Stamparatus comes with 2 plates, which gives you 4 different surfaces. I've got extra plates on mine, and I've got different colors set up on each one. And I have this lined up to do. You can see this is what I played with it a little bit earlier. So this is my mask that I have in place. Now if I want to stamp the red rubber first, then the line image, I need to take out the extra pieces that I have. I just need those for the photopolymer. So I put this down, I'm going to line up my mask. And what I do when I create these masks is, I don't have enough time to show you today, but I cut out my template through my Big Shot, or with the die cutting machine, and then I line this up like a puzzle as much as I can, and I stamp with it. And then I undo this and I wiggle my mask around so that when I bring the puzzle in, it's in place to where the stamp was originally. It's much easier to move the mask around than it is to move the stamp around. And then I can mark my spot for the background, the layer to go, the paper to go, and the mask. Okay, so here's my Stamparatus. Like I said, it starts out looking like a really nice size piece. I do not want Calypso Coral at first though. I'm going to do this in black. This is my line image. After I stamp it, I'll stamp the individual distinctive colors to go along with it. So just a firm press. And I've used both magnets on this. That's really discouraged, but it's hard not to use 2 magnets when you're using these photopolymer stamps because they are sticky. You need them to stay in place. I kind of feel like I'm going to use both magnets. Okay, so I didn't quite get a lot of coverage on my pine cone and my berries up here or over here. So I'm just going to end it up. This is another big perk to using the Stamparatus is that it all stays in place. You just have to come back down and stamp again. Stamparatus would make an amazing Christmas present for the crafter on your list. If you are the crafter and you need somebody to be aware that you need this, then reach out to me and I'll gladly help out the shopper who's shopping for you. Alright, so now I'm going to set that one aside, go back in pieces I need. So I do not want them smacking together. And then pieces that I need. Now, this is the piece that I got from Stampin' Storage. It's just an extra magnet layer. I love using the grid paper. The other stamps I'm going to be using are photopolymer. first one I'm going to bring in is Flirty Flamingo. That's for the rose. That's this stamp here. I have it right here on this plate. And I said Flirty Flamingo, and I meant Calypso Coral. I've got some black on my hand. I've smudged it a little bit. But that's okay. We are playing and experimenting with color right now. Press. The photopolymer stamps are much thinner than the red rubber. That's why I need to add the extra layer. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? Now, oh, that's really, really pretty. Okay, that's Calypso Coral. I think I'm going to grab Old Olive as my green to bring in next. And that's how I'm going to clean these a little bit as I go because if I stack them up, I have more than just my fingers that I can. I have it everywhere. There too. Okay, so is the green. Now, if you wanted to just use the rose image, because if you feel like the greenery is too Christmassy, you could just fussy cut out the rose image and add whatever greenery pieces you want to go along with it. I'm just going to color. I'm not so troubled with whether or not this is Christmas or whatnot. Alright, so I'm inking up Old Olive. I lined up all these pieces earlier. So, we'll make sure the puzzle piece didn't slide. Looks like it did. Down. Over. And the press in all areas. To it. That's okay. I'm really liking this color combination. Okay, so the next piece is the berries. And I'm going to go with Real Red. Real Red for the berries. It's a tough one. Poppy Parade is going to jump around my head too. It's Real Red. Since this gets wet, it needs to pop out of the puzzle. You could run a little snail to hold that in place. You could also stamp the line image and then color with your stamping blends. Not done that yet. Today is really the first day that I've played with the stamp set. Oh my gosh, look, it slipped. Okay, it's going to be a little bit off because I can tell it slipped down here in this corner. So if I was talking about putting snail on it, I probably should have. Yeah, you can see it's just a little bit off down here. It jumped out just a bit. That's okay. Clean it a little bit. And then we're going to stamp pine cones with early espresso. And I'm going to stamp off and stamp on. didn't feel like that warranted a full stamperitis deal. But how beautiful is that? That's so pretty. Goodness. Wow. Alright, so that is Calypso Coral. That turned out so pretty, I'm afraid anything else is just not going to measure up. But what else should we use? Color in mind. Let's do this one. So back to just our line art. Just lining up that nice edge on both sides. I think that I will do the line image in a gray this time. I'm certain. Okay. I should have a puzzle piece down there. Nothing's going to show. So you might notice that my template here is very burst, which is over tone color. Making these templates is a great way to use that leftover cardstock and the color of titles. I'm going to use the current colors. This is the last one that we're going to do before I say goodbye. Okay, so that's that. Take it off. Set it somewhere. And then remember I need to change the layers. I need to add the pattern, the color pattern. Now, I've got two stamperitis, so it occurred to me that I could make two masks and not have to shuffle between the two different, the photopolymer and the red rubber, but I realized that you probably don't have two stamperitises, so that wouldn't be a good representation. Alright, so here is the rose again. I told myself when I was going to work with this that I wanted to go back through the photos of Hope's roses and get some color combinations, but I just didn't have time. So that was Pardon, stuck his head in, waved, and left again. So I don't know what else. So, let's remember That's right. This does not come perfect. Alright, so I'm going to stick to Old Olive. I love greens. Mossy Meadow and Old Olive are my favorites. It'll be interesting to see as this dries what we like about using the gray versus the black. I wonder if I need a softer green. Maybe the pizzazz might be better for this. It's just something how all the pieces just come together. And it looks like some of that was pretty white. I've got some pieces over here that I didn't quite get. I'll get all of that up. Some really dark parts. Okay, so looks great. So let's see if we can get a little bit more here. These were two areas that looked good to me. Alright, so I've got the red to go over. Berries in red. Red. Yellow. I don't know. That is so saffron like this. We're just playing, so let's see what colors we have. This is going to be a color challenge, don't we? Brian kind of does that a lot. That's very pretty. Don't know that it's in any way real, but it doesn't have to be. Then the pine cones would be the last piece, and I would come along and do them in a real all the stamps at my feet. So that is very different. I like to come back in with a darker color than the gray and do like the flower, but maybe not. It's beautiful. Let's leave it alone. Okay, let me recap for you what we've done today. So we have been working with the Christmas Rose, Christmastime Suite. And I'll post those item numbers because, again, they are not, and this is something that is not in the catalog. It is available while supplies last. Has these beautiful gold enamel dots, a beautiful gold ribbon that I have buried somewhere. Where are you? Here you are. There's the gold ribbon. The designer series papers that are so much more than Christmas. My class schedule, please RSVP on my website. I do post these events on Facebook as well. You can find it there. But this is way more than Christmas, everybody. Lots of fun here. I've been playing all day with it. So worth the money. I like that the designer series paper is fewer designs and more sheets of it. Somehow that made it easier to play. And I appreciate you being here. I didn't mean to take up so much of your time today. That's almost an hour and a half. But I thank you for being here. I thank you for sharing my video and for your support. I hope you have a great week. Joyce, if you're still here, I hope you have a fabulous birthday tomorrow. And everybody, we will talk again soon. I hope to stand with you again soon. Bye-bye.